So, about 2 days ago from when I'm recording this, the official Pantheon POV was uploaded. Now, previously I've made a video talking about why this ride is not going to be as good as most people are expecting it to be. However, that was all based off a No Limits recreation. This is the actual official POV. Now, I have watched through this a couple times, and I've developed quite a strong opinion on this official POV. And that is mainly, it is still a short ride, and whilst this probably is one of the very first test runs, and Virginia isn't the hottest area in America, I still don't think it can speed up too much. However, we'll just see when this ride actually opens and people get like night rides on it and stuff. Now, this ride is very slow. That is probably, as I just said, because this is one of the first test runs. But some of these inversions, like this first inversion, you almost look like you're going to stall out at the top of it. And the first couple Outer Bank turns could give some nice kind of sideways lateral airtime, not too much. And I know a lot of people in the comments of my last video were saying, well, this ride actually isn't short. It's like 1 minute and 20 seconds, which is like about the same length as Taron. A lot of this ride is just that the backwards and forth launch. I forgot what it's called, but a lot of the ride is that. It makes up like 30 seconds of the ride. Same with that little pre-lift. So a lot of this ride, only like 40 seconds of this ride is the whole pre-lift, which means it only has 40 seconds of prime ride time, which isn't that much, honestly. So I still stand by my statement of it being short. And going backwards and forth, whilst it would be fun, it seems like more of a gimmick than actually kind of like intense. And I'm sure, and at Intamin launches, I mean, I've been on stealth and stuff. They're very intense, and going backwards would probably be quite a weird experience. But I just think it's quite a draw for like the GP more than anything else, because if it just had a regular launch, people wouldn't be talking about this ride nearly enough, in my opinion, nearly as much, in my opinion. Anyway, then you go over this top hat. This top hat looks to give little to no airtime at the speed that it goes over to it in this POV. Like, at best it could give some light floater airtime, which would be fairly sustained. I don't think this top hat looks that good. Obviously the drop off of it would be fun, but I don't think it's that good. And then you probably hit a fairly intense valley, and then you go into a massive outer bank turn, which yet again you go through it laughably slowly. Now, this probably isn't the best POV to judge the ride's pacing off of, but this is so slow. Like, it's quite funny how you'd probably get more lateral hang time, which is really fun, but I know a lot of people are expecting airtime from this, so if they ride it early in the morning, then they're probably going to be fairly disappointed by it, similar to what happened with like Jersey Devil. If you then go into most people's most hyped up element on this ride, the stall, you actually go through this stall pretty fast, which isn't a good thing, and it would still give some really good hang time. But when this ride is fully warmed up, you'd probably fly through this stall and only get like maybe 2 seconds of hang time, which is still good, but like, come on. Rage's Loop gives that much hang time. You then twist out, go into some pretty rapid fire transitions, so if you want those, then just go to Intimidator 305, about an hour and a half away. Then go into a wave turn, into the brake run. What do I think of Pantheon now that the official POV is out? Pretty much the same as last time.